Welcome back to another series of the breakdown video. Nimewahata, it's been a long time. Mazei kazi ya kuongelesha camera in an empty house, man. I'm in an empty house today. I'm alone doing this video. I feel so weird. Once again, content creation si rahisi, mazee. Si rahisi. Anyway, I'm a bit tired, but I'll try give my all of my energy for this. So 2020. So welcome back once again. Today we are handling 3 episodes, that is Take Me Back 2, Take Me Back 3 and Take Me Back 4. Today's gonna be explosive. Today you're gonna learn a lot about the artists that we've been covering so far. As I said, I'm trying to be unique by at least educating you guys about history. At least somebody can go down memory lane from the 90s, at least understand a few artists, wale wenye nitaweza, those that will cooperate and those that I will be able to cover. Thank you so much for the massive support and interest in the series. Thank you for sharing, thank you for the love, thank you for the questions, thank you even for the contributions that you've been sending. I totally appreciate you guys. You're giving me the fire. You're giving me the fuel to continue burning this fire, man. So it's not easy, by the way. It's not easy. Every time I keep wondering why am I doing this, but why did I start this? But anyway, it's been amazing and I believe it can be more. So like, share, subscribe, especially to those guys who are sharing with friends. I totally appreciate you, Bana. I totally appreciate you. That's the whole point of this series, sharing with your friends and reminiscing on them old days, the 90s, Bana. We are coming 90s. We are covering, as I said in the last video, we're first covering 90s, then we'll get to 2000s, all the way back 2010, 2015. It's, as I said, it's a huge series. As I was talking of challenges, man, I don't know what happens when you put your thing out to people. I don't know. Sijui kama ni evil eyes ama ni envious eyes. Man, it's been challenging. Challenges. I know guys were expecting a video on last Thursday. We couldn't, and that's because I was unable to shoot this video. I was really unable to shoot the video. Easter and that week was packed with a lot. So I decided when I'm able to shoot, I combine like 3 episodes, 4 episodes, 5 episodes, so that we are able to catch up. If I don't post a video on Thursday, this breakdown video, just know that the next Thursday it will have like 2 or 3 part series, so that's the only way I can work. But I'm really trying the challenges. I'll do a video about the challenges that we've been going through, but it's crazy. Every time I question, why did I start this? Do I have to post? Especially if I had taken a hiatus. It's hiatus. I'm a hiatus.
Hiatus.
I don't know. I had taken a hiatus from the socials, and it's something I really got fond of. I came to enjoy that life. No pressure. You just live in your life. And it's usually very tempting going back. Every time I'm reminded, where you need to post, you need to keep pushing. You started something, so you need to keep the fire burning. But as I said, lazima nimalize at least season 1, alafu naweza take break kidogo. This is a message to the music enthusiasts out there, artists, producers that I'm covering, or that I tag in my posts. I need your support, bana. I obviously wasn't born. I was born, but I was a young child at then. I was a kiddo, bana. I obviously need some of this music. There's some of this music I just know the title, or from the various interviews that I've watched, or I've heard, or the various blogs that I've read about these artists that were big in the 90s. Their songs, you come across and you're like, I've never heard this song, I've never got the opportunity to listen to this song. So I'm just calling out to music enthusiasts. I know there are collectors out there, but I'll just name a few of the songs that I'm looking for, and albums as well. By the way, I'm ready to purchase these albums. I'm supporting, when I say I'm supporting local talent and I'm supporting 254 music, I really do mean it. If there's an album out there, you purchased it, you have it, reach out to me bana. My emails, my contacts are all over my socials, and maze, let's link up, nisaidie kumaliza hii series bana, and to make it as cool, as fascinating as possible. So some of these albums and tracks are like the HART album, the one Pete Odera. HART was a group comprising of Kina Pete Odera, I can't remember the two ladies, and Josiah. I can't remember the name of the two ladies, somewhere in my notes, bana. There was the HART album. There's the first one which they did at, I think, was it Samawati? It was Samawati Records, I think, the one for Guido and Susan. Yeah, so there's that, and there's the one they did at TED. I think it was Sing Sound, Audio Vault, one of the two. There's one they did somewhere there, the second one. So these are albums I'd really love to hear. I'd really love to hear how HART used to sound. I've not come across any of their songs, so really looking forward to hearing it. Hearing it. Hata Josiah, man, I'm tagging you. Call me to your studio, bana. We listen. I'm gonna jump to these songs. Get to hear these songs if maybe you have the demos and stuff. Another one is still on TED. Kenyan the first chapter, Kenyan the second chapter. Those two albums, maze, they have really good songs. Can you imagine Maina Kageni singing, man? Kina Jimmy Gathu, Nikki. These are people I really love to hear. Shades of Black, Kina Gidi Gidi Maji Maji, their first songs, is Marwa. I think their album was called Is Marwa album. If anyone has these albums out there, bana, I'm ready to purchase. I'm ready to get a hold of these copies and just listen to these jams and be able to share it with people out there. We've known Maina Kageni, someone like Maina Kageni, we've only known him for radio, as a radio personality. You read his history and there's somewhere you come across where he was an artist. We'd love to hear, hata kama nimeona mahali he doesn't love. I think it was an interview with Churchill or something. He said that he doesn't love to hear this song, but hey man, we appreciate you, bana. You guys are the pioneers of our music industry, so we celebrate you and we appreciate you, man. Another group is Musically Speaking. It's some group who go in the early 90s. There's Pete Odera, songs like Tuebon, I think that's French, and Drastic Measures. Pete, these are songs I'd really love to hear. One to Moja, the album, yeah, I've heard a couple of songs like Power Supply, but I don't have the song actually. I've heard it here and there in some features here and there, but I don't have the songs. That's a song I'd really love to have as a DJ, by the way, and be able to share with people, keep this music alive. Songs by Into, this was a group made up of Atemi and Nikki, not Sheila Moniga, but Natasha Gatabaki. I think she's called Nje or something. Yeah, Shades of Black is another group that I'd love to hear the album. More songs from Five Alive, songs from Keishaka back in 95. I'd really love to hear some of these songs. K-South, those songs that they started with, because these guys formed a group in 95. So between 95 and 2000 when they recorded 2004 or 2002 when they recorded Nairobi. So I'd really love to get hold of these songs as well. Poxy Pressure is another unique artist that I'd really love to hear his album. Songs like Mami and Shetani, those are songs I've really searched for, but no luck, bana. Harry Kimani also on Fire album, and a group like Jawabu. These are all some of the songs I'd really love to hear, so I'm get a copy of my own so as to be able to play them, keep them alive. That's my essence as a DJ, you know. I'm just here to keep your music alive, you know. Yeah, so that was basically my intro. So let's dive into the breakdown, starting with Hardstone episode 2. The songs I covered were, there was the Uhiki, there was Msichana, Mwafrika, and Pretty Lady. Yeah, those are the songs I covered, so we'll have a listen at each of them, and yeah, we'll get back.
When you wine away, you move, you up, you shake my row. Just like the roses are exposed tomorrow. Y'all you left me with sorrow. Just like an arrow that was shoot the bone marrow. If I had the wings, I could have fly like a dove. So up into the sky just to reach for me love. I'm not sure for sure how to express my feeling. I want to be my captain in a machine.
This guy was big, Hardstone. So his real name was Harrison Gojiri. I am reading because yeah, I've compiled a few notes to be able to be as articulate, as detailed as possible. So his real name was Harrison Gojiri. He is a renowned Kenyan musician who was a pioneer of the urban style in Kenya and topped the Kenyan music scene for a while in the late 90s. His music is a mixture of raga, reggae, and hip-hop. He sings in English, Swahili, and Gikuyu. Yeah, the languages that he uses in these songs. Hardstone was discovered by Ted Josiah in Kisima award show at Braeburn, and he gave him a note to come to studio. So let me explain something there. Used to be a lot of talent search, like there was a talent search that used to happen in Carnival, and when you listen to most of these artists, when you hear their interviews, read their stories, they credit these spaces like Braeburn, like all these places, like there was Braeburn where the Kisima Music Award used to happen. There's Carnival, where the talent search used to happen. There were F2, Florida 2000 was a big club that used to support these artists in terms of these are places they will go freestyle, do their acts, Kinakala Mashaka, Hardstone, and most of these guys were discovered in such places. Five Alive, they used to participate in all this. When you listen to their stories, to artists like Eric Wanaina, Kina Jimmy Gadu, you'll get to hear certain mentions of talent such. So I think that is something we should really promote. We may be having our next Sauti Soul or a group out there, our next Nyashinsky out there, but they do not have a space where they can come and showcase their talent. So I think that's a really good thing, because most of these artists, Kina Nikki, all these people, you'll hear them mentioning there was a talent search here. I used to go here. I used to go here. We used to walk, like Kalamashaka used to walk from Tao to Kani, you know, for this talent search, you know. And it just shows you the hardship, the commitment, the hard work they used to put in, man. It's amazing. The work ethic was amazing. Hardstone emerged in 1997 with a popular hit, Uhiki, and an album named Nutin But De Stone. It was produced by Josiah and in the then Sing Sound Studios, and released internationally by a German-based Kelele Records. Guest artists on the album were like Eriko Ainaina and an artist from Shades of Black called Fiona Mungai. You know, Shades of Black used to comprise of two ladies, which was, I think one was Laura and Fiona Mungai. So that's another group we'll feature later on in the episodes that are coming up. Yeah, so the album contained two versions of Uhiki. There was the original and a remix, which was dubbed the Pinyez remix. Yeah, for DJs out there, you know, there's usually like a bracket Pinyez remix, you know. And the latter version contained samples of Sexual Healing by Marvin Gaye, and it was the last song in the album, and they were wondering what they hadn't done, you know. They were wondering what aspect have we not touched on, and they decided to put like an R&B feel, to add an R&B feel, you know. If you listen to, I think Hardstone's album is on YouTube. Yeah, Nutin But De Stone is on YouTube. You can go and check it out. I think I've tagged it in one of my posts, and in the post that I did for Hardstone. Yeah, and you'll see, you get to listen to the songs. Uhiki was different. The Uhiki remix, it had actually, from Ted's CTA, he says that they were, as they were contemplating on what to add, you know, to just complete the album, there was a guy, I think, called Isaac, who was just playing the guitar, and he was jamming to this Sexual Healing, you know, that and an idea was formed and they ran with it, you know. And Hardstone happened to be on studio, and he just started the lyrics of the song. Yeah, so, and that's how Uhiki was made and became such a huge tune back in the 90s. Yeah, in the late 90s actually.
No shaka otuko, nelie fafa, ewe. Todo ne wakari, no wakana mukagwa, he fafa, ona deroka gukwira atiri, nie na muka wakwa ari, niturahitanirie, murahitanirie ki, riu nawe uratumire ndirendia ng'ombe yakwa ya kiredi niguo mweke Uhiki, riu ri, ohoro uyu we urenda ukorwo atia, nie ndirenda ohoro uyu, o muthenya uria ungi murambiririe kuinya nyumba ya mwari witu, nyumba, riu maundu maya ni mariko njiri we, nyumba ya mwari witu negitetwo na ridaje na ishuthe cia ng'ombe, nyumba ya mwari witu negitetwo na ridaje na ishuthe cia ng'ombe, uria karuma wangari kamujona kiri na gakaina giroko ne koma kumerera
At the 1997 Kisima Music Awards, Hardstone won the Best New Artist of the Year category, and he recorded a second album known as Ziwen Kulu, but it was left unreleased after he moved to the United States around 98 there. Yeah, he left Kenya to enhance his career, and from my research, he still sings, he still releases and chucks some good tunes. You can check him out, as I said, on his YouTube, on his Spotify. Yeah, he's still a good artist, still releasing some fire bangers out there, you know. And we'll borrow again Ted's CTA and any more CTA bana. Great content. Big up to A-Star. People know him as Richie, so big up. That CTA has blessed me in so many ways. Here's the story for another day. I've learned so much. I've gotten so much inspiration from these stories, so much knowledge, so much points, life points, kwanza, life lessons. Yeah, you think you're going through a rough patch in your life and you realize that, it's like a norm. It's like, gold, silver, gold and diamonds, for them to be as shiny, to be as valuable as they are, they go through crazy fire, crazy amounts of hits to just make it as valuable as it is. So I think that's just life. It's life. For you to get up there, to get a breakthrough in your career and all that, you have to really go through it, and all that. Big up to CTA for all this valuable knowledge. Continue doing what you are doing. As I said, I will borrow from Ted's Josiah CTA, where he described Hardstone as a very energetic artist and one who had presence. This guy would walk into a stadium and people start fainting. Believe it or not. I know it sounds weird for us people. We only believe that MJ is the only artist who, there are artists who have this presence. You can be blessed with an art to a point it's infectious, it's addictive, it becomes fanatical, I lack the proper words to describe it, but Hardstone was like that. He used to walk into stadium and people would faint, and he's like, oh my god. Yeah, so he was very energetic. I think he used to do martial arts, if I'm not wrong. Yeah, kitu kama hiyo. So that's why he's credited. I think still from CTA, I think David Morathi mentioning that somewhere. His performances used to look like acrobatic, kinda, Yeah, so we must credit Ted Josiah for transforming the guy's life to a point. He chose music over gang life, and drugs. Coming from Jerry, I think he used to live in Jericho, if I'm not wrong. And we all know, we guys from East Lando, bana, we know how hard it is to talk pale block, bana, sometimes, We credit Ted Josiah for. Ted Josiah just gave him I think he was given an ultimatum. Hey dude, you choose bana. Even Kalamashaka, sharpening them, kuatoyo hoodness. Because actually there is a point where I think, I don't know if it's Ted who mentions it, that most of these friends like Hardstone ended up in jail or dead, because of that gang life and all, and the drugs and everything. So we all know, we've seen movies, so many movies talking about exposing the kind of gang life and what it does to our youth. So to youths out there, maze, follow your dreams, follow your art, follow if you're talented, if you're gifted in school, if you're gifted in education, maze, pursue, talk a block, man. That's my inspiration to you. It was because of Hardstone using his gift that he opened doors for the likes of Kalamashaka, who came to knock at Sing Sound Studios, just to be able to, I think during the talent search and all the Kalamashaka at one point had Hardstone performance, and they were like, we need to see that producer. And that's how Kalamashaka was born. You see how these stories are interconnected, So that's Hardstone for you. Big up to you, Hardstone. Continue releasing the tunes, continue doing it big. Pow!